pointing fingers and blaming Ottawa and having war rooms is not the way to run a province, let alone a country.
From a provincial pension plan to a provincial police force, Albertans are sounding off on the UCP government's plans to create a stronger Alberta to the Fair Deal panel.
What would a fair deal for Alberta look like? It would look like respecting free trade, which is ensured within our national constitution. I think in practical terms, what that would look like is that when we go to build a pipeline, there isn't red tape, there's a red carpet.
Immediate action is required. No more delay. Hold that referendum now.
Thank you.
While it was a sold-out event with 500 people expected, only half the room was filled. Dozens of speakers had 2 minutes to talk directly to the panel, with the idea of an independent pension plan getting a lot of airtime.
When it comes to the Canada pension plan, last month, the government of Alberta, without a single bit of consultation, took away the teachers' control of their own pension plans. I do not have confidence in this government and to misdirect resources.
I suspect the UCP wants to use our pension money to revive the zombie fossil fuel industry. We risk stranding our assets. The UCP may manage a short-term revival of the fossil industry, but such a revival would be jobless due to automation and eventually stuck with stranded assets. Instead of trying to revive a zombie industry, we should transition to the new economy.
Some were frustrated by the UCP and the panel entirely.
What would help Alberta is a government focused on policy that supports leadership in attracting new industries. But instead, we see the opposite, with programs of funding focused on supporting industry diversification being cancelled. In yesterday's speech at the Canadian Club, Premier Kenney did not mention once how his government is supporting the transition of Alberta and our workers to an economy built to withstand the uncertainty of global oil prices.
While others were ready to separate yesterday.
The problems today, people are dying financially and physically and mentally today, not 2 years from now, today.
One thing everyone in the room could agree on, there is a real concern for the future.
I really want to hear other ideas, not simply the exit strategy or just separation. I want to hear policy ideas, something that can help what's going to happen for our future in this province.
I'm not sure that a better deal is possible. However, I am concerned about putting all our eggs in the oil basket, because obviously the world is moving in a different direction, and we have to go in that direction too.
This was the third Fair Deal panel meeting. Panelists say they're listening to concerns and searching for new solutions.
We take them back and we talk about them as a group, as a panel. We compare notes. Did you hear what I heard? We follow up where we need to get more information. We make sure that on the website that we're creating, we answer some of the questions that are raised. And ultimately, we'll integrate all of those ideas into a report with recommendations.
The next meeting is Wednesday night in Lethbridge, a fifth and final in Grand Prairie on the 18th. In Calgary, Tara Overholt, City News.